In this demonstration, we are going to look at attachments in the system and how they're used. First, we're going to look at how to enable document handling for a user, and then we are going to look at how to actually add an attachment to a specific record. So the first thing that we're going to do is look at what happens when a user does not have document handling enabled. So we are going to use my recent section here, and we are going to click all purchase orders. Now on every page of the system that has data, you'll notice that there is an attachment icon in the upper right. So I'm going to select a purchase order here. And then once I've selected the purchase order, I'm going to try to add an attachment to it. So I'm going to click the button and I will get an error that says document handling is inactive for this user. And then it will give me the chance to view options. So I'm going to close that error message, and then I'm going to enable document handling for myself. So I'm going to click the settings gear wheel icon and select user options. And once I'm on this form, I'm going to click preferences. And under preferences, I'm going to look at the miscellaneous FAST tab, and I'm going to set the document handling, enable document handling toggle to yes. Then I'm going to click save in the action pane and close the form. And now I'll be able to attach a record. Now that I'm back on my selected purchase order, I'm going to click the attachment icon again. And this time it will open up my options for attachments. And you'll see that it lists attachments for a specific purchase order for a specific company. So I'm going to click New in the action pane, and you'll see that I have 4 options here: File, Image, Note, and URL. If you select File or Image, you will be prompted to upload a specific document that is tied to it. So let's go ahead and add a note to this purchase order. And now I can add the details. So I may want to say that there was an error in the system. And we can list this as a type of note. We are not going to have an attachment for this. And then in the general FAST tab, we can add details, including notes. There was an error in the system when this purchase order was processed. And it will list who it was created by, the created date and time, and then we can look at the restriction, internal or external. We can also provide attachment information for other types of files, but not for this one. When you attach a certain type of file, you will also be able to preview it in the Preview FAST tab. And then under More Details, you can also enter a certain type of identification and the company account. And now that we've looked at that, we can close the forms.